Okay, I had some great questions about setting up your actions and getting them how you want. So the first question was if you can move the actions around, like where the buttons are, so you can put your most used ones at the top. And absolutely, yes, you can. It's not even hard. So go here into this menu and click off of button mode. So when you open it, they'll probably look kind of like that, like all spread out. So I usually click on these little arrows so they're cleaned up like this and I can see everything that I have. And then you just drag them to move them. So if I wanted my Pioneer Woman actions up at the top, I would just drag like that and drag that one back so I could have them there at the top. And then when I go back into button mode, there they are. There's my Pioneer Woman actions. Now, if you wanted to move actions around within these big folders, so these are all my Pioneer Woman actions. I've got Fresh and Colorful, Lovely and Ethereal, etc. Like I said, I like to turn the arrows so that I can see what I have here. And if I used Boost the most, I could move Boost up to the top above Fresh and Colorful. And then when I go back into button mode, there it is right at the top. So it's really easy. You can move them within the separate folders, or you can move the whole folders. Like I said, when you first go out of button mode, you're probably it's going to look something like this, all mixed up. So first, just clean it up that way so you can see what you have and where you want to move them. So really easy. Let me know if you have any more questions on that. The other question about actions was if you can take out parts of an action or recreate it so it's customized to what you use. For the excuse me. The example they gave was like the perfect portrait. If you wanted to just soften the skin or just define the eyes, how you could customize that so it didn't do everything. So I'm not going to do the whole customization here because, to tell you the truth, I've done it before actually with this very action and made it so it was just the softened skin. But I worked on it to show you and I got it almost there, but not quite. It's kind of a little bit difficult because you've got to figure out every step what it does. And so I just knew it would take too long. So I'll kind of just show you the steps. The first thing you want to do is highlight that action that you want to play with and that you want to change, and click over here in your menu and duplicate the action, because that way you'll still have your action untouched and in case things go really wrong. So we've got this action here, and this first step that it does, I'll just show you. I'll run this so you can see what's happening. The first thing it does is have this dialog box come up, and I don't really need that dialog box. It takes time, so I'll just put stop, and I'm going to click on that stop, drag it down to the trash can, and it's gone. So now if I run this action, it just goes straight to the action. The next thing you notice that it does is it makes a copy here, and I don't really need it to make a copy. It's all in layers. I can take it off if I want to. There's no reason that I see to make a copy. It just adds another step. So I'm going to get rid of this duplicate first document. So that's gone. And you just go through like that with each step and just kind of, it's hard sometimes because they run really fast and it's hard to see everything that it's doing. But one thing that you can do is, for this action, for example, if you just go down a little ways and start somewhere else, then it'll start the action and it will have a warning dialog, but then you have time for it to stop and you can see, okay, we went from high pass to the select background, and what happened is we got the soft skin layer. So we know that we want to keep that if what we're trying to do is only have the soft skin layer left. So we just say, okay, so that's kept, and then we'll continue and see what happens next. There, it copied that. We might need that, so just leave it. Now this one did the eye define, and so that gave us time to see that the eye define was from set current layer, make, fill, and then to the select background. So we'll push stop, highlight those, and then throw those away. So you just kind of keep working down like that, and you may end up with a glitch where you took something out that has to be there for the action to work, and in that case you would have to start over again and find it. So that's kind of a long process to customize an action, but that is how you can do it, by just finding out what each little layer does, trial and error, taking some things out, and then when you're done, when it's doing what you want, then you can rename that. So you have the coffee shop powder room 2 copy, and so you can go to options right there, set options, and then name this like smooth skin or whatever you wanted to call it, and then there's that new action. So that's the hard way, but it does clean it up a lot. The easy way to customize an action is we take this, say we wanted just the smooth skin for this action, and I'm still going to take out that stop layer because we don't need it to do that, and I'm going to take out the duplicate because I know that we don't need those. So I'm just going to take those out of that action. And then what I'm going to do is go up here into my menu and make a new action. So that's going to have put a new action within the coffee shop powder room. You could have it in any category, any set. In fact, I'll just put it in my set just so I know where to find it. And I'm going to call it smooth skin. And then I will push record. Now, anything I do from this point out is going to record in the smooth skin. So I'm going to go up to the coffee shop powder room and play it. And then I know I want this one to only be the soft skin or the smooth skin. So I'm going to highlight everything I don't want, throw it away, and I'm left with the soft skin. And at this point I could even choose a brush, and then my brush is already chosen, and then I choose stop. So I'll show you how that action runs. We've just made this new action right here called smooth skin. So we'd highlight that, press play, and it runs it all through, but it's pretty quick, and all we're left with is the smooth soft skin. So that's another way, and you could take out each part of the action that way and do that. The other option is to make your very own action from scratch, and if someone is dying to know, I could show you how to make a smooth skin action from scratch, but it does pretty much the same thing that this one does. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and also remember to go back into button mode unless you like the other way. I just like how easy this is. And as you can see, there's that new smooth skin action that I made right there. And if you decided later that you didn't want it, go out of button mode, go to the smooth skin, throw it away, and you're done.